Hey guys, it's ThatEpicWifiGuy, and welcome back to another Fire Emblem Friday. Now, in the last episode, we got a lot of new party members, and in this episode, we're gonna get ready to watch more cutscenes. So, one thing that I just kind of want to address is that I'm sorry if I haven't been updating as regularly this week, but it has been kind of busy with, I kind of been really busy with school lately, so I might not be able to update as regularly as I have been. But I will still be posting my Fire Emblem Awakening episodes and my Sonic DX episodes regularly, as I've said that I wanted them scheduled. As I said, Friday will be Fire Emblem, Saturday will be Sonic, possibly Sunday. But here it turns out we have a Pegasus. So let's just have a look here, shall we? Whoa, down girl, easy there.
Pardon me.
Captain, one moment. Pardon me, I have a Pegasus wing for... Oh, she fell again. Sumiya, are you alright? Those boots of yours again? No, I mean, yes, I mean... Well, come no closer, the beast is crazy. So anyway, as I was saying earlier, I will probably be updating more regularly. One of the reasons I haven't really been updating my videos was because I was doing grinding sessions for Toemon Ordinary version. And obviously, I don't think those would be that fun to watch, so I don't record them, but I'm getting close to my target levels that I wanted to be at, so I will be updating those soon, and be on the lookout for the next episode, because I'm drawing very close to the finale. But yeah, enough about Toemon, this is Fire Emblem. So it appears that Sumiya is really good with animals, and suddenly that Pegasus has gained a mask. Where it gained that mask, I don't know, because the Pegasus Knight model does not have a mask. Of course, unless I'm wrong and the Pegasus Knight model does have a mask, but yeah. I am not talking about this cutscene at all. Be safe, Sumiya, as you command, sir. Sumiya is so adorable, she's one of my favorite female characters. But yeah, I guess that cutscene kind of introduced the idea of the Pegasus Knight. We don't have one yet, but we will be seeing them very, very soon. Hint, hint. Chapter 3, Warrior Realm. Now, if only I could have a voice that was like the Radiant Dawn narrator, because he sounded so epic, I gotta say. Stand beside my horse, my lady, she'll shelter you from the wind.
Oh.
So this is the fortress.
Right.
Yes, the Long Fort. It stretches along the border of Elise and Regna Ferox.
Ah.
The Khans that rule Ferox have grown quite wary of foreigners. Still, don't mistake a lack of hostility for open hostility. This simply calls for a bit of diplomacy. Negotiation's not my strong suit, but I'll do my best. Remember, everyone, your actions here reflect back upon Elise. Yes, they do. Now, there's something interesting you'll notice about here. Trouble in the wind, my lord. The Feroxy guards are mobilizing. What? Why?
Right.
Who can say, but they look ready to let fly at a moment's notice. We'd best prepare for combat just to be safe. Perhaps we ought to pull our supplies and select which shepherds to deploy. Loath as I am to trust him, Wi-Fi may offer some valuable insight in this. Yes, here I am, at your service, Frederick, my boy. Indeed, he is our tactician after all, so Wi-Fi guy, what do you suggest? Alright, here's what I suggest we do. So now here we gain access to the preparations menu, as that pub so conveniently said. Now, basically here we can leave behind someone that you don't plan to use. I guess I'll leave behind Vake, considering I don't really plan to... Well, I guess he could be good for the strength boost, so I think instead of Vake, I'll leave behind... I don't know, I guess Stall. I haven't really used him all that much, and I guess I do plan to use Soli, so I think I'll pick Soli instead of Stall. I am sorry, fans of Stall, but I like Muriel, and I want to have her because she'll be very invaluable in this chapter. But yeah, I haven't actually given... So, right here we have the convoy. Now, what I believe, in past Fire Emblem games, the convoy has actually been limited. Usually up to, like, 100 items, but in this game, I think it's unlimited. You can carry as much as you want. Now, I'm not completely sure on that, but I have a crap ton of items on my other files, so yeah, that's what makes me think that it's unlimited. Oh, and here we also have access to support conversations. Now, these are very intriguing. Basically, what they involve is you can have two units talk to each other. And yeah, I guess I'll just go through all of mine right now, because they are actually pretty interesting.
Crom.
And I guess we can offer a little backstory here. Can I ask you something, Crom? Uh-oh, should I be nervous? When you found me collapsed without memory, why did you take me in? Well, because your hair was fabulous! That's it? Pity was your reason? Isn't that enough?
Hey.
Did you never stop to consider it was some kind of trap? Who in their right mind would mistake someone with fabulous hair for a trap? Okay, I should just really read these seriously, because some of these support conversations are really touching. Wi-Fi guy, if I see someone hurt or in need, I'm going to help them. This is just who I am. There's no changing it, especially if hair as fabulous as yours. No, of course not. I'm thankful for what you did. I truly am. But it scares me all the same. Chivalry and longevity don't go hand in hand. Ha! I wish I had a gold coin for every time I got this lecture. Yeah. I can only offer advice, I'm afraid. You really should be more careful in the future. I'm sorry, but no. If it happens again, today I do the exact same thing, but... Right. Peace, Wi-Fi guy. I have heard your counsel. I know you mean well. But as I said, this is who I am. I can't change that, nor would I want to. I understand. If that is your decision, then so be it. Just do try and be careful, Crom, for my peace of mind, not your own. I will, I promise. And yes, so basically what support conversations entail is basically building bonds between your units. And as any bonds between your units are built, it actually makes them stronger when fighting with each other. I've completed my patrol of the encampment, my lord. All appears to be in order. I found no sign of the enemy nearby. Now this support conversation here is hilarious. I believe we are safe for the night. Good to hear. I thank you, Frederick. While in my rounds, I took it upon myself to inspect our weaponry as well. I placed any items that showed exceptional wear outside your pavilion. Be your choice to sell or repair them, sire. I recommend swift action. Oh, well, you have been busy. Your ethic always impresses, Frederick. I almost feel lazy by comparison. Nonsense. I've been nothing more than my duty as a knight of Elise. Oh, and beg pardon, my lord, but I notice you often cause a ruckus in training. With that in mind, I reinforce the tents near any open areas you'll have to use. Forgive me. Yes, I see. Sorry for the trouble. No trouble at all, my lord. Happy to help. Also, with the nights growing colder, I procured blankets from a nearby village. I've rated a variety of colors, so you might pick what best suits you. If I may be so bold, sire, peach would seem to best flatter your complexion. But perhaps blue, just to be safe. Yes, that's best. Blue it is. Here you are, my lord, and 2 sets of spares, just in case. Frederick, do you never tire? Well. Of course not, my lord. I am here to serve. And one final thing, I've taken measures to raise troop numbers and morales. I had an artisan create posters and place it with their noble image. It's my lord in a bold pose, naked, with a scale in one hand and a sword in the other. Oh my god. Oh my god. He had them pinned in every tent. Huh? And who's he among this pick in everyone's tent? No need for thanks, my lord. I'm merely doing my duty. And that concludes my report. Rest well, sire. Frederick, wait, really need to talk. Oh gods, I want to tear those posters down before anyone sees them. Who knows, Chrome? Maybe we can get lucky with Sumiya. Hint, 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 hint. But yeah, we got myself, Lissa, and Frederick. Alright, so yeah, I guess I'll just read these really quick. I'm sorry that we're not really getting into the actual gameplay, but support conversations are good too, and I do want to show them. Hey! Hey, Wi-Fi guy, where are you? Huh? There you are. I was just... Oh, you're sleeping. You must be really wiped out. Not that I blame you getting wrapped up on this. Hehe, it looks like it's time to quietly, gently hold your nose. What? Risen! Wolves! Risen riding wolves! They're all... Wait a moment. Blarg! Oh gods, that was hilarious! Listen, God's bless, that was fast asleep. And dreaming of risen and wolves, apparently? I'm sorry, I tried to resist. I really did, but it was just too perfect. Who does such things? Is that really how your parents raise you? I don't know. I never really knew my parents. Right, that was... Oh, don't worry about it. I know you didn't mean anything by it. And actually, there's something else I should be apologizing for. Whatever it is, I'm sure I can forget it if you can forgive my heartless comment. Really? That's great. Oh, I was so sure you were going to be so angry. See, I was kind of doodling a pic of you in your big new book of battle strategies. And then I kind of spilled the ink and kind of ruined the book. Kind of completely. I really didn't mean to. What? But that was a rare text. I had just started to... I mean, it's fine. Accidents happen. Oof, phew. And last but not least, myself and Frederick.
Shall we then?
Your grip, stance, and breathing are wrong. Focus, Wi-Fi, again. Ready. That's enough for today. Your form has improved considerably. The pace of your progress is remarkable. Huh? That stinks. I feel like I've got the basics down, but tired. I think I'm dying. Ha, you're exaggerating, or at least I pray so. Otherwise, you might as well die here. You won't last long in the battlefield.
Well...
I suppose, but I'm exhausted nonetheless. But you've hardly broken a sweat.
Really?
I should certainly hope not. If a little training winded me, I would have no shape to serve Crom. Well, I'm impressed. You must train hard to build such endurance. I don't know why I'm southern all of a sudden, but okay. Well, I waken before dawn each day to build the campfires, then awaken when we march. I scout the trail ahead, removing rocks and such. Wouldn't do to have someone turn an ankle mid-campaign now, would it? So that's why I always thought it was just a fixation with pebble collecting.
Yes.
Beg pardon, did you say something? Nothing important. But I owe you for this training session, so let me help you with tomorrow's fire. It'll be a snap with a magic. Find a tree, hit it with a lightning bolt, and presto! Instant forest fire. Oh, well, yes, I suppose that could happen. In any case, I do still owe you a favor. Whatever you like, name it and it's yours. You didn't decide today, of course. Think it over when your body is ready. I am accustomed to asking for favors, but if you insist, I shall find something. Yes, remember that quote for later. Okay, so sorry guys it has dragged on this long, but we'll get started with the battle now.
Who goes there?
Who goes there? In the name of House Elise, I seek audience with the cons. Not another step, my boy. I'm Lancers at the ready.
Wait!
Hold, milady, we're not your enemy. Exalted Emery herself sent us to discuss matters of mutual interest.
What?
The only interest is keeping you out of Regna Brigand. Brigand? Now see here. You think you are the first Elysians to try and cross our border? I have the authority to fell such impostors where they stand. How dare you! You are in the presence of Prince Crom, the Exalt's own blood. Ha! Yes, indeed, and I'm the Queen of Valm. You do realize impersonating royalty is a capital offense, yes? Perhaps we should settle this Feroxy way. Really? Even I knew he was Crom, and I have no memories of my past life. How blind are you? Okay, no, not really. Everyone like us at all. Please, good lady, if you just listen. I've heard quite enough. Attack! Well, so much for diplomacy. Oh, we're gonna die! Or not. Sumia?
Better hold on tight, Captain.
Now, interestingly enough, I have managed to set the cutscenes back to English, so we will understand them now.
You'll be fine.
Crom, marry her. Okay, no, I don't know if I want to have Crom marry her on this file, honestly.
Right.
Because I had Crom marry her on my last file, and while I do think that the Crom and Sumia pairing is adorable, I would like to try different pairings out.
Listen.
That goes double for me, Sumia, and this is the same ordinary Pegasus on the road. Oh, she's a sweetheart, isn't she? Once you really get to know her.
Good.
Well, many thanks to you both. Was there any doubt she was a Pegasus Knight? I mean, with her armor and her wings as her hair decorations. Crom, they're coming. Alright, Feroxy way it is. Alright, now, 12 minutes in the video. I am so sorry for all the dialogue, but here we are. Now, as you can see here, this is our first instance of a green unit. Now, green units are basically on your side, but you don't actually get to control them. But, if you talk to them, you might just recruit them. Why do I feel like I'm being watched?
Don't you see me?
Sir, right here, sir. Who's there? Show yourself! I'm standing in plain sight, sir. Right here.
Huh?
Wah! Oh, is that you, Callum? When did you arrive?
What?
I gotta think of a voice for all my characters. I probably won't have any voice developed for all my characters quite yet, but I will soon. Forgive me, you're just so quiet, I completely... Quite alright, sir. Quite alright. You've been controlled quite easy to miss. At least the Feroxy didn't mind you. I've been calling you and waving my arm for several minutes. I don't think there's so much... Now, Callum here is quite hilarious. Even though he's the tallest guy in the army, and he wears all that armor, somehow, whenever he passes by anyone, he's not noticed, which is, I just find hilarious, to be quite honest. And I think it'd be a pretty good idea to pair him up with Crom. Now, Callum here is an armored knight, our first instance of one. Basically, armored knights are kind of on the slow side, but the good thing about them is they have massive defense, high strength, basically good units for taking hits. Alright, so I guess we just pair everyone up. I guess I'll have Vate go to Virion as usual. I'll have Lissa go with myself, I guess. Okay, now, Sumia here is a Pegasus Knight, and this is our first instance of a Pegasus Knight. Now, Pegasus Knights, interesting about them, their movement type is flight, so they can actually fly over boundaries, and they're not affected by terrain via their movement, and they can actually fly over stuff like rivers, which is very nice for them. Now, I suggest putting Frederick with Sumia, considering she'll probably be your only doubler for now, and she can actually do some massive damage when she's with Frederick. And do we have anyone for Sully? Yeah, we'll put her with Muriel. And we should be fine. Now, this part of the chapter is something that I always... This particular chapter is where it starts to get really difficult and where it starts to show. But yeah, I think I should just go ahead and put myself here. Callum here. Alright, Muriel there is fine. Now, I don't suggest rushing into the foe and trying to kill them. I suggest kind of... yeah. Okay, so I kind of suggest standing back a little bit so that you don't get overwhelmed by the enemy on their turn, because you really don't want that happening considering it's Fire Emblem. And since it's Fire Emblem, you don't want any of your units dying. And from here on out, the chapters are going to get longer, so it's probably not going to be a chapter for video like it usually is. Like, I think this chapter might actually be split up into multiple parts, which is probably because I read all the support conversations. But I really like support conversations, so yeah. What is it, Wi-Fi guy? I've been thinking about how you rode with Sumiya earlier. Do our units always have to fight one-on-one? So yeah, basically here I'm explaining how we can pair up. This is something that you should have known how to do already, but yeah. But hey, who am I to tell you what you already know? But yeah, when I first started playing this game, I was stupid and I always tried rushing the enemy, which kind of got me killed all the time. But yeah, I've gotten a lot better about it. And those archers there are actually kind of a nuisance because archers have really high accuracy at this point of the game, so even though they're not the strongest attackers, they can still be pests because you can't counterattack them, and they can actually be quite deadly to you. Oh, come on, Muriel, you can't one-hit. Who is she with again? Oh, she's with Sully. Oh, come on, Sully, you can't one-hit. Okay, fine. We're gonna have Varian take care of it. Actually, Varian can do some pretty nice damage. Alright, so I think I'll have Kellum take care of the Lance guy. Yes, good. I don't know, I really haven't decided what people I'm going to be using regularly in my teams, because obviously since, in Fire Emblem games you're going to get a massive amount of people in your army. That's not really much of a spoiler, but because of that, I don't really want to use everyone. Yeah, I really don't want to use everyone in my team. I kind of want to just... what I'm trying to say here is, basically you're going to pick about 15 people that you regularly use on your team, which is what I'm going to do, and because of that... Okay, good, Varian one hits him. Pretty nice. Now, and because of that, you should really start favoring some units over the others, like feeding them kills in order to get them leveled up. Here I really want to use Varian because he looks like Miles Edgeworth, so I'm feeding him kills even though normally in a normal playthrough, and... Whoa, is that a perfect level up? Yes it is! Good job, Varian. First example of a perfect level up in the Let's Play. Exactly what I was talking about, but okay, looks like we only have Sumi. I think I'll just have Sumiya come over here and take care of it. No, I think I'll just have Sumiya. Okay, good, she's not in the range of that. Now, something I didn't mention about Pegasus Knights was the fact that Pegasus Knights are actually weak against enemy archers. They're weak against bows. And what this means is they actually take triple damage from bows, which is kind of unfortunate for them. But... HP, skill, and speed, not bad. So yeah, you really want to keep Pegasus Knights away from the enemy archers if you can. Come on, Sully. Oh, whatever. I'll just have her hit it, I guess. But yeah, you really want to keep your, I'm having trouble speaking, sorry guys. But I guess today I can make a bit of a longer video considering it's Fire Emblem, and that's okay. Alright, I think that Varian should get another kill, thanks to his getting a perfect level up, you never know.
Look alive!
Look alive! Look alive! Ha ha! Ha ha! You got a door key, a key. We can use it to open the fortress doors. Yes, that's right. Now, you could, never mind, what am I saying? Because, since we got a door key, we can now open this door right here, which is locked, and we'll have access to... No, never mind, this isn't a door, that's actually just part of the decorator's map. We can actually open this door here, or this door here, both of which are locked. Now, normally, you wouldn't be able to open those, obviously, because they're locked, but since we have a door key, we're able to open them. And I'm just going to have a couple of people come out here to help Sumiya. Looks like we have one archer, which is kind of unfortunate. So I don't want to send her in quite yet. It already feels as the Wi-Fi guy has been a shepherd forever. It's been funny how finding alongside someone speeds friendships along. Now here, basically, Chrom is talking about support conversations, and the tutorial pops up if you want to look at it. I'll go ahead and have one space. Okay, fine. I'll just have him wait there for a turn. And I guess I'll just have... No, I don't feel confident in these two going up there by themselves. So yeah, I'll just bring everyone over there on this side. Now, generally in Fire Emblem games, you want to kill as many enemies on the map as possible. The reason for this is because you want to get as much experience as possible, and since Kellum is a knight, I'll just have him lure out those enemies over there. And we can go ahead and Lissa heal him. Good. Now, like I said, generally you want Lissa healing as much as she can, because you want her level up as much as you can before she promotes, because there's actually, the way that well, I guess I won't really bring it up until promotion actually comes, but just know that in your base class, you want to train up to level 20 before promoting. Just keep that in mind, because you want to build up your stats. Come on, Crom, come, do it, yes! Good job.
Thank you.
I don't know, I might actually use Kellum in this file. Because, in my original file, Kellum kept on getting awful level ups, and I just really couldn't use him because he was so slow. But yeah, Kellum is definitely a great asset on this battlefield, considering he only takes 1 damage from everything. Alright, so I think since considering Sumiya is only level 1, she should definitely snag a kill. Now as you can see here, she is actually capable of double attacking the enemy. Now what this means is that if your speed is actually 5 above the enemy's speed, then you'll have the capability of double attacking the enemy like I just said. And Sumiya here is a fairly excellent character. Now the Pegasus Knight class in this game is actually really good because of the fact that they get a skill called Speed +2, so Pegasus Knights really help out in the beginning for double attacking enemies. And that's just something that I really like about them. And there you go, Lissa's leveled up. And I guess that's an okay level up. Don't really have much use for skill right now, considering she can't even attack. It's probably a good idea to have Kellum weaken this archer guy. No, it's probably a good idea to have Kellum weaken that guy right there. No, it probably is. I'll just weaken the archer.
It's alright.
It's over for you, my boy. And I guess Crom double attacks. Now the reason why Crom is doubling attacks so often is, it's because he has a skill called Dual Attack Plus, which increases the rate of, oh come on, bad level up. Anyway, he has a skill called Dual Attack Plus that increases the rate of, where is Muriel? Where is, no seriously, where is Muriel? Oh, there she is. Anyway. Shoot. Okay, good. I guess I'll just level up slowly by that method. But yeah, as I was saying, there's actually a skill called Dual Attack Plus, and what it does is it increases the rate of dual strikes by 10, as it says. And this is actually a fairly good skill because early on you're not gonna have... Sully! Why can't you 1-hit KO anything? Okay, fine. Oh, Muriel's almost dead. I should probably heal her up. Anyway, it's probably a good idea to pair Muriel up with Lissa in this point of the game, considering Lissa gives a pretty sizable boost to magic. You can also pair up with your avatar for good results. We got another door key. I would advise saving one of these door keys for later, considering you only really need to open 1 door.
Very gracious of you.
But yeah, I really don't want to end off in the middle of a battlefield, but considering that there will be, spoilers, a cutscene after the end of this battle, I feel that this is enough for today's episode. Considering we got the 2 door keys, we've cleared out the bottom map of enemies, and we got new characters, including the adorable Sumiya. Anyway, this outro is dragging off way too much, but thanks for watching this episode of Fire Emblem Awakening, and I will see you in the next video.